Hello friends, I'm finally here in the Ciranda paradise. We worked so much to prepare this new path for me after such a long traveling. And as you know, many people been here, and now you can realize how nice Ciranda is getting ready for you. Hey!
Energy of it, the feeling of home, and the feeling that it really is home for everybody. They want everybody to be comfortable here.
Most of the people are here once, they coming back and coming back and coming back. If I tell you the truth, like 50–60% of the people are here. It's people I already meet here.
This is like the chic-y 5-star resort for singing meditations.
I've seen many people coming here and getting a lot of inspiration and life-changing experiences. And some people that never picked an instrument before and from there became professional musicians.
I'm happy you like my song. Still happy even if you don't. If when I pick up my guitar you think it's a wonderful time to go for pee-pee. I'm happy you like my song. Still happy even if you don't. If when I pick up my guitar you think it's a wonderful time to go for pee-pee.
The teaching is very simple in a way, because if you know one tiny little song you can sing it forever. It's not that you have to become an elaborate musician at all. Just know a few chords and know how to sing a song. And it's much more about the happiness and the attitude, how you do music. Is also like the attitude how you live your life when you keep it simple and happy, and it will touch everybody's heart.
It's a wonderful time to go for pee-pee. I'm happy, my song, still happy even if you don't. Last night in the forest with Papi and Mommy, where's the bucket? 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 Where's that? My song, my voice like an angel brought light in the darkness. I'm happy, be happy, I'm happy, be happy. In case you like my song, I am happy. I am happy, even if you don't.
Happiness inside is the most important, because when you're happy inside, nothing in life can really take you out from this inner place of happiness, and so the whole life becomes more happy. And not only here, but the idea is to really experience it here and then to go back to the daily life and keep the happiness forever and ever.
Sometimes Ciranda traveled as a musician all around the world, met thousands of people in beautiful places, was invited to concerts all around. And so many people love his music and his dream and his vision and his enthusiasm and his love and his joy. And then he had that idea, let's make a music school somewhere really in nature, then we can do what we want and celebrate together, a haven.
Minha ciranda não é minha só, ela é de todos nós, ela é de todos nós. A melodia principal quem guia é a primeira voz, é a primeira voz. Pra se dançar ciranda, juntamos mão com mão.
And we fell in love from the first minute we came with Islam. We were a group of like 40 people that everybody contributes some money for this non-profit organization, the Ciranda, Association for Music, Culture and Ambient. And everybody donated and we bought the land. And then we gathered.
Cirandeira, brincando com canza na mão, brincando ciranda animada no meio de uma multidão.
From the seeing it first time and falling in love and immediately having this vision of how it would be to be here with many people and the celebration, the eternal celebration that we can have here.
Vai, vai, a ciranda vem, vem, a ciranda só presta na praia pra gente brincar.
And Ciranda doesn't belong to anybody, that's also really nice about it. It's really a place to celebrate life and music and for people to experience themselves in harmony with nature.
This place has grown so beautiful. I mean, it was beautiful from the beginning, of course. The facilities were much less. Of course, it's been built up now with 12 years. But what's the same? The feeling we had here is very much the same as it was 12 years ago. Surely it's got a few more stars on the hotel menu, but we were happy also in those days with very simple casitas and you know, just a mud floor in the big music hall. It's just mud floor with some mattresses full of insects and animals, and you know, but it has its charm also. But of course, I can appreciate coming here now and seeing all the work that's been done. It's beautiful. You can walk around in the night, little lights and just small paths everywhere established where before we had to walk through the jungle.
Neste jardim do amor, vejo brilhar uma flor. Neste jardim do amor.
The whole land is full of water. There is the waterfall and all this amazing nature with all the sounds that go on 24 hours a day. The nature makes music all the time, so it was so easy to see how we fit in and learn to be with the nature and to be with music and to create a harmony. And this harmony creates a harmony inside.
It's interesting now, having been here for almost 6 weeks. It's been really amazing to meet everybody who comes and goes. People who come for years, for the music, for the place, for karaoke, and also to come in and see the vibrations and the sense of family that happens so fast here. And you know, it really is something about people coming together, and I see this and like I really feel like when going back out that it's going to be like I'm going to be taking so much of this sense of like kinship and not feeling so like separate, being American, being, you know, it's like we're not, you no longer are your country, you know, it's like everybody is with the music, with the love, with the heart.
like gonna come for the rest of my life, because it's something. It's children plays, but children like take out your inner child, because it's not for the children of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. It's for children of 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years old. I bring here even my mother. My mother, she was 68 years old first time, and now she's in love with this place and she wants to come back. And I was calling her yesterday, and she told me, oh, I want to be with you in Ciranda, it's so beautiful this place. And I know my mother loved this place like everybody else.
Here first time, I was really in a space where I cannot see how tomorrow can be even just a bit better than today. And now I look after 10 years, and it's been such a journey, and this place is like home, really. And it really feels like a mother, because it's really alive. This nature power here, it's just so strong and so loving. And the beautiful people you meet. It's just, even for a short time, you share so deep that it stays with you your whole life.
Family. Very quickly, within a few days, everybody know each other, everybody trust each other, feel home with each other, so create this family feeling, which is something really unique.
Since 10 years I see this place growing and developing, and it become a center ready to receive more and more people that meeting like-minded people. The group of people that come here is just so inspiring. We see people arriving and shading so much unnecessary pattern, anything that caused them suffering and wasting their time on the way on their path. And they come here and I see they get inspired, and that makes them so young. You see that people look like 10 years younger. It's just somehow the joy is penetrating all the levels of the body, and creates the healing in a really easy and graceful way.
It's really nice to see the evolution of the place. Everything is improving, from the quality of the food to the infrastructures and the decoration. Like before, it was more basic. It was just like slowly happening. Now it's coming together. And new people are coming always, and more people bring their talents, their skills. So it's really beautiful. It's like to see a child growing.
Outro valor, lava limpa minha aura, para eu ter outro valor. Oh, Oxum, me revela esse tesouro. Oh, Oxum.
To learn music, to learn about harmony in this environment, in this land, is something that I cherish every chance I have, and come every year to take part and to help Carioca with his vision, with manifestation of this vision.
It's just growing. It's so much blooming energy. Now we are opening for many more events through the year because we'll have more music festivals, more music workshops, healing classes, light language, the divine intervention will be here at July 25. We open also for the Center for Yoga and for other kind of teachings with similar vibration of love and light.
And to come to the cachoeira and the waterfall and just feel the water that's so pure and so fresh, and to know that that's being generated here, you know, through all the showers, through the pool, through the hot tubs. You can find so much abundance here of water, and it feels good, you know, and it's like the sense of constant rebirthing with the water going through the cachoeira in the morning and the afternoon. It's like the cleansing. You don't even really need to shower. Okay, maybe in soap, but
the most popular thing that we all love to do is to go to the waterfall, which we call the cachoeira because that's the Brazilian Portuguese word for waterfall. So it's about a 10-minute walk, and there's a small river and there's several waterfalls, and the best is to go pretty much anytime you want because it does get hot here, and I found the only way to stay cool is to water my body. So I like to go to the cachoeira. We have another space which is called the tube, which is like if you're too lazy to walk to the cachoeira, you can just go to the tube, which is the river water, and it goes into the tube, and so it's basically like the cachoeira, but we run it to Ciranda, so we don't have to walk. But it's really nice to just go and sit in nature. This festival, I actually had a beija-flor or a hummingbird coming when I was in the cachoeira, like drinking water out of the waterfall, like right above my head. So, and then my friend went in and it came back and did it for her too. So we had this, and you can sit there and dragonflies will land on you, and there's giant butterflies flapping around. And on the trail to the cachoeira, you can see lizards and maybe even a snake. You know, so it's awesome. There's a lot of nature here.
Oh, I've loved it. Yeah, it's very educational, healing, and it vibrates, you know, on a very high frequency. So, you know, it pushes someone to really be their best. And when everyone does that together, a lot of goodness, you know, is held in this space, in this sacred space.
No,
To meet people from all over the world really gives you a broad view of experiences and understandings, and, you know, maybe some mistakes in our understanding, because we can help each other kind of put the pieces together in a more full way when we have such a diverse group of people.
I was also wondering, maybe I could also, with the last one, maybe I could also play with the flute instead of sing.
Yeah, that would be nice too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that instead of singing.
We're all getting along very well. You know, there's peace in the world here. You know, there doesn't seem to be any conflict between the peoples. You know, and so it's very encouraging. It feels like a reunion of sorts with the rest of the world of people.
No, this is fine. Singing the verse is fine. I just hit down here when we sing it all together. I thought maybe I don't sing, but I play with the flute.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
And,
say that. Let's say that.
And then, as I said, like with the ending, then when I only play the flute, nobody's singing. Just a little practice I may be able to do some little embellishments and not just play the melody, but play something like that, you know, just a little, so it's a little different. Yeah,
I've traveled a lot, traveled with karaoke all over Australia, Costa Rica, all over the world, Israel, in the deserts, and played concerts and been in workshops with him. And now I know so many people all over the world. Doesn't matter where I come, the first people I meet and I contact with is people from this family, kind of. And we all like this music, and through sharing this music we come together in another way. There's really it's not just people and we talk about this or that, it's always the center of whatever we do is the music, and the way this music have developed something in us. I feel really much that having learned music in this way with karaoke, I have learned a lot about myself, the way I function, my brain functions, my emotions function, and that's of course is a fantastic thing.
When I arrived here first time, I could not sing, or maybe I could, but I was really shy, and I would always feel it's not good enough, so I should not sing. And then, so slowly we went with this, first the very simple song, just a repetition, and then something a little bit more complex, and now with this Aquarella you can really explore the depth and the heights of music.
Each session is another school music, another poesia, another harmonies, and the next we have this new book, Aquarella, we sing already 2 years, and still learning. So many songs I didn't have time to take, but maybe 111 songs you don't miss still. We try the best is not to be like Ciranda, still the songs need you also to come together, because the idea, this music is so good when you're learning, not just a concert. Always share this, really be patient with everyone. For you, each time you do the sessions, you learn more, you can sing Aquarella. No?
I start to sing with karaoke because before I was shy, I was like, I don't have good voice, I cannot sing. Then with karaoke take me out my voice, and I start to really singing, and now I sing everywhere. And I dance, I love to dance. For me, dancing, it's like when karaoke play with Gello, the batterist, is like I feel the music inside myself, and I'm moving, and I like this.
4 or 5 years ago, again karaoke step up the level one more time with the Aquarella book, which is even more difficult. Latin songs, basically more from the 60s and 70s, the older generation of Brazilian artists. Before was so influenced from rock and roll and from the West, where the poing I would say is a mixture of all the world, but the Aquarella is more the roots of Brazilian music.
And then the nice part is to do it all together, like, because of course I can sit down with my book and learn the song, but when then we come together and we sing it together, and that's like the most beautiful things to share, no?
Dá tempinho de lá suspirar, dá tempinho de lá suspirar, com vontade de ir por aí. Dá tempinho de lá suspirar, dá tempinho de lá suspirar, com vontade de ir por aí. Ó tempinho de lá suspirar, ó tempinho de lá suspirar, com vontade de ir por aí.
That the festival is structured. The first night we have a book called Samasati, which Samasati basically means that you are also possible to be a Buddha. It's also possible for you to be a Buddha. And so the Samasati night is when we really set the intention for the whole session. It's the first night, we're all singing together, the songs are a little more simple. It's not like overly religious, but you know, we sing to some of the different orishis, and we sing to Jesus, we sing to sometimes Indian mantras in the Samasati book. So we're covering all the bases with setting this unity frequency where every like high path is being valued.
It's amazing to watch him play because you realize that why he's an amazing musician, and what he does is, you know, I think it's almost in a way impossible for anybody to repeat. They can try to imitate it, but it's just an imitation where no matter how good they are, it's not the same. And to sit with this and to see that some people are musicians, but with him he is the music.
Karaoke is all point. It's not really about explanation. It's some intuitive access to the mathematics of music and the logics of music, which is what makes it so interesting. This mixture of the two. We are intuitive, we are feminine in nature, but also we are logical, and music is this very fixed logical thing. And by learning to combine this, putting the heart into the mathematics, we are creating some real divine play.
Separation there. You see the music is what takes over, and it's like he's there, his hands are moving and his mouth is going, but the music is going through him, and he's just, you know, you see the songs come, the notes flowing through him.
It feels so good to be a part of. When we sit and do devotional singing together, it's magnificent. It makes one feel happy, healthy, and to also give back, you know, to the rest of existence and share our vibrations. I would say some intensity and good focus on the song that generates a lot of energy is songs that I typically go for. And I think everyone else does too. Most of the songs are this way, which is why combined together as a songbook, it's so powerful, because it's just hit after hit.
Of course, then already there was 12 years ago, first time I came in Ciranda, we started to have a lot of new songs all the time. Partly the people who arrived were receiving or composing songs themselves, and from friends around the world always new songs came, plus all the old songs that we hadn't discovered yet.
choosing before you go dying. I'll tell you about a secret I've been on the mind. And if it lets a lie in this world come from dividing, I say you're my love, say you're my homie. Took my chin back, slit my throat, take a bath in my blood, get to know me. Out of all my secrets, all my enemies are turning into my teachers. Because it's blind and no way divine. Then what's yours or mine when everything's shining? My darkness is shining, your darkness is shining. Have faith in ourselves. Truth. Well, the truth is that I never shook my shadow, and every day is trying to trick me into doing battle. Calling out faker, wanna get me rattled, wanna pull me back behind the fence with the cattle. Building your lenses, digging your trenches, put me on the front line, living with a dumb mind with no defenses. But your defenses, if you can stand or feel the pain, then you are senseless. Since days, I've grown up some different kind of fighter, and when the darkness comes, let it inside you. Your darkness is shining, my darkness is shining. Have faith in ourselves. Seen a million of medals on the horizon. Now which is the future you're choosing before you go dying? I'll tell you about a secret I've been undermining. Every little lie in this world come from dividing. I'll say you're my lover, say you're my homie. Took my chin back, slit my throat, take a bath in my blood, get to know me. Out of all my secrets, all my enemies are turning into my teachers. Because the light's blind and no way dividing what's yours or mine when everything's shining. My darkness is shining, my darkness is shining. Have faith in ourselves. Truth. Truth is that I never shook my shadow, when every day is trying to trick me into doing battle. Calling out faker, wanna get me rattled, wanna pull me back behind the fence with a can. Bending your lenses, digging your trenches, put me on the front line, hit me with a dumb mind with no defenses. If you can stand or feel the pain, then you are senseless. Since this, I've grown up some different kind of fighter, and when the darkness comes, let inside you. My darkness is shining, your darkness is shining. Have faith in ourselves. Cause we don't need no more trouble. We don't need no more trouble. We don't need no trouble. What we need is love. No more trouble in this world. We don't need no more trouble. We don't need no trouble. What we need is love.
Yeah, so the books are growing and growing. Now we have at least 1,000 numbers to choose from. And I mean, every song takes at least five minutes, so we could play for a week,
5,000 minutes.
2 weeks non-stop, no? Yeah.
music is, you know, so alive. And of course in Umbanda, which is mainly focusing on drumming and dancing, this movement, this dance, it feels so good to be a part of.
When we have Umbanda, which is the third night, it's the Forças da Natureza book, which is Forces of Nature. So now we're really singing to these orishas from the African Umbanda religion, which is basically all these different entities that are ruling different parts of the planet. So we have Yemanja, who's the mother of the ocean, and she's to do with salt water and the colors blue and white. And then you have Oshun, the goddess of the sweet water, the waterfalls, and you know, Ogum and Nana. So there's all these different orishas that we are honoring.
Umbanda, which is one of my favorites because it's really grounded and it gives back to the earth, and it's like very tribal space, and that's really resonate with me. So I'm very happy for this work. And in Ciranda, Umbanda is the best because this is the house of it.
Together. Oh, bye. Oh, bye. Oh, bye, Oshun.
The Umbanda book, Forças Natureza, it's more power music, and usually we do it with only the drumming. We can play them with guitar also, but when it's only drum and voice, we get a very tribal nature of the music, and we encourage more to dance with it, to stand up to it. It's not sit-down music, it's just like being in an African village ritual sometimes. You have this kind of feeling, very tribal in nature.
In a way, it's paradise on earth because of the nature, it's because of the music, and it's also because of the togetherness, because somehow being together in Ciranda, meeting in the fire in the evening and going to the waterfall together creates a lot of the feeling of brotherhood and sisterhood amongst the people that are here each time, and this really gives hope for the life, because this is the way to find peace in the world, when we live as brothers and sisters. And here is a small island on this planet where you can experience exactly this, how the potential is to live together as human beings in brotherhood and sisterhood, and harmony with nature, and harmony with the resources, and harmony with the forest, and inner harmony and outer harmony become vibrant and transparent here.
So yeah, it's like a complete rest and a complete recharge of batteries, and again everything happens. This is the beauty. You don't need to do anything. You're just here, and then suddenly things happen and you find yourself singing song with these people or painting there in the core. It's like just when you can rest so deeply, it's connected to your creativity and to something which sometimes we forget when we are in the outside world, because it's too busy, everything, you don't have space. And so here it's like, for me it's time to stop. Stop thinking, stop doing, and then from there, just watch what happens.
Andar com ferro, que a fé não costuma falhar. Andar com ferro, que a fé não costuma falhar. Andar com ferro, que a fé não costuma falhar. Oh Lili, andar com ferro, que a fé não costuma falhar.
There's nothing you have to do, because everything is taken care for. There's really nice people that cook food for us, breakfast, lunch and dinner, and then you can drop your dirty clothes in the laundry and you come back the day after and it's cleaned. And so it's like you don't need to worry about mundane daily tasks that you normally would. You just can breathe.
So yeah, we have amazing vegetarian food. There's always like beans and rice, and then vegetarian dishes, and amazing fruit salad in the morning, and that's prepared for you with a lot of love. And so some people might think that they're going to come to Brazil and go on a retreat and lose weight, but it's probably not going to happen unless you're really careful.
Chamo na força do vento para me ensinar a fluir como tu flui nesse elemento, sabedoria do nosso amar. Te chamo na força das águas para me engrenar.
It's best is that everybody start together, whatever class of life we are going, whatever school we're going in. People start together and there are levels and you build more knowledge and more understanding on top of something already made. So if people come and go, and some people come only for the end, and some people, it's not so easy. It's better if you can build over a period, which let's say it's a 3-week festival, and you build up the group with knowledge, and you see who is the more weak in the understanding, and beginning you put more energy with these people. Everybody willing to stay on a more basic level to start with, to catch up these people.
A corrente pega a gente, quem tem medo sai da frente. A corrente pega a gente, quem tem medo sai da frente. A corrente pega a gente, quem tem medo sai da frente. A corrente pega a gente, quem tem medo sai da frente. Claro para o coração do desamor do escuro, sua alegria dos curumins enche de sorriso o mundo. Voo livre em gargalhadas, assobio de passarinhos, movimentando todo o ar, vendaval de criançadas. A corrente pega a gente, quem tem medo sai da frente. A corrente pega a gente, quem tem medo sai da frente. A corrente pega a gente, quem tem medo sai da frente. A corrente pega a gente, quem tem medo sai da frente. A roda da alegria tem que ter o coração frio. O encampar da molecada se leve como um passarinho, pra viver nesta leveza e saber voar na verdade. É não endossar a guerra e nem carregar maldade. A corrente pega a gente, quem tem medo sai da frente. A corrente pega a gente, quem tem medo sai da frente. A corrente pega a gente, quem tem medo sai da frente. A corrente pega a gente, quem tem medo sai da frente. Voa, voa, passarinho, um pau de criançada, vem preenchendo o ar e movimenta a minha casa. Brincadeira dos pequenos, chacoalha a minha roseira, põe o ar em movimento, esconda pra longe a tristeza. A corrente pega a gente, quem tem medo sai da frente. A corrente pega a gente, a corrente pega a gente. sai na frente. A corrente pega a gente, quem tem medo sai da frente. A corrente pega a gente, quem tem medo sai da frente. A corrente pega a gente, quem tem medo sai da frente. A corrente pega a gente, quem tem medo sai da frente. Pega a gente, quem tem medo sai da frente. A corrente pega a gente, quem tem medo sai da frente. A corrente pega a gente, quem tem medo sai da frente. A corrente pega a gente, quem tem medo sai da frente.
Your life is just music from morning till night. Everybody around you are interested in the music. So you talk about music, you play music, you look at the words you're singing, you study the harmonies. Well, this cannot be done if you don't really immerse yourself in it. You can get a whole lifetime of music understanding in 3 weeks that you wouldn't get in any other way. Yeah, so for people who are thinking about coming to Ciranda, I really recommend to come for a full festival. Even stay a workshop and a festival if they're really interested. But at least come and stay a full packet and do the full journey.
Os olhos da cobra verde, onde foi que eu reparei? Se eu reparasse há mais tempo, não amava quem amei. It's a long way, it's a long, long way. It's a long way, it's a long. A renego de quem diz que o nosso amor se acabou. Ele agora está mais firme do que quando começou. It's a long road, it's a long road, it's a long and windy road. Água com areia, brinca na beira do mar. Água passa, areia fica no lugar. It's a hard, long way. E se não tivesse o amor? E se não tivesse essa dor? E se não tivesse sofrer? E se não tivesse chorar? No Abaeté tem uma lagoa escura, arrodeada de areia branca, oh de areia branca. No Abaeté tem uma lagoa escura, arrodeada de areia branca, de areia branca, de areia.
על ראש הברוש שבחצר, שמחה והמולה, שם כל הציפורים בעיר הקימו מקהלה.
Our friend Karaoke has been traveling for the past 20-something years, bringing his music to us, bringing his teachings to us, bringing these meditations to us in our home, so we don't have to go that far all the way to Brazil. It's been a long journey for him and his family, and now that, Yasmin is getting older, Leah's in school, it's nice for him to be able to spend time in Brazil, so he's recently committed to just staying in Brazil and developing Ciranda as a place where people can come more year-round. The calendar is set. There's things happening all summer, there's things happening, for the whole next year and beyond. But in order to really ground that in, we're going to be doing a fundraising campaign in order that Karaoke can feel more comfortable, and also for some new things. There's the Keren-or CD that's going to be coming up, and so some of the funds that we're going to raise are going to be going to make the CD. We already have the whole new book. It's Karaoke's newest book because really, as we know, the future of this planet is with the children, and a lot of very smart and bright and high vibrational children are coming to this planet right now. And so the goal with the Keren-or is that the children are leading the way. The children are sitting in the front, and they're leading with their songs.
Makela.
You know, we're really calling for financial support as well as community support and people who want to bring their energy to Brazil and to Ciranda and to stay here. You know, there's the community option where the price to be here and participate goes way down if you spend more than a month. And you know, coming up we'll have more projects for people to be doing during this time, whether it's with gardening or just caring for the land, caring for the people, learning music, and it's a really wonderful, wonderful place. So we're very excited for this crowdfunding campaign to get started soon.
Está chovendo na roseira e sol da rosa mas não cheira a frescura das gotas úmidas.
So yeah, I can only say I'm really happy to know this story and to be able to come here and meeting all these beautiful people.
A frescura das gotas úmidas, que é de Betinha, que é de Paulinho, que é de João.
If you're not sure like how to make friends when you go to Ciranda, just bring chocolate. You instantly have a lot of friends, at least while you have chocolate. And Yasmin will be your friend if you bring her presents. It's Karaoke and Karen's daughter. She's only my friend if I give her presents, so you know, keep that in mind.
Olha, tico-tico mora ao lado.
Are you going to come back here?
For sure. 100%. If I'm alive, 100%. I feel this place like my second home.
O jasmineiro está florido e o riachinho de águas belas.
I have the feeling that Ciranda have the same feeling towards us because we're like children and we grow and we have our own path. But in my case, I feel like I'll always come back here to check in.
Every time I think, wow, this is the best time I had ever here. And every time I come again, I say this again.
Something personal you want to add?
I know that everyone can benefit from the atmosphere that is being held here, you know, the standard that's being held here, which is our birthrights, you know, to be in a safe, creative, you know, loving environment by understanding that, you know, how we can live in this good way and getting a taste of it, you know, I think would be, you know, invaluable for anyone's life. It has been for mine, so thank you.
Thank you.
Sure.
Fine.